Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and I know I have no excuse. Actually I do. I probably have plenty of excuses as to why I haven't filmed in so long. But we can get into that once we start this video. So today I figured it's sort of like a comeback video, but I figured it'd be something more relaxing, and I honestly don't really have anything planned. I put a poll on Twitter, and I think 2 people responded as to what they wanted me to film for a comeback video, and I think it was like a chit chat, get ready with me, or some sort of video like that. So I figured why not just film something more relaxing, so I feel like that's probably the type of video most of my subscribers want to see, even though they're silent and don't respond to my Twitter polls. But yeah, so today I feel a little weird because I haven't done this in so long. It feels like, I don't know, I'm not used to it again. It's weird. But yeah, we're just gonna do something relaxing and just not gonna think about the fact that I'm talking to a camera. So as you can see, I started off with just one brow. I was in the middle of doing my brows. I figured I would do that before filming, but I ended up hitting record and said, why not? Just go on camera with one brow done. So I'm just using the Bodyography brow trio in Essential, and I don't know if this went off or whatnot, but it's super crumbly and I have a ton of fallout right in front of me. It's insane. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do my brows really quickly, and then we'll get into the video. Anyways, brows are done. I haven't done makeup in so long. I think the last time I did a full beat face of makeup was probably like a month ago or so. Honestly, I've been doing just like a natural face or no makeup at all. And it wasn't only until about 3 weeks ago that I started, maybe a little less than that, that I actually started putting things in my makeup bag for work and trying to do something, because I don't know, I just fell out of it. I was uninspired, but yeah, anyway, so if things look a little bit weird, it's because I've been out of practice, but I will, obviously, that'll change. So I subscribe to BoxyCharm, and I do want to do BoxyCharm videos. I just get so excited with BoxyCharms that I just like rip into them, and I never film them. But a month ago or so, or 2 months ago, we got this ColourPop palette, and mine looks super, super ratchet right here. And this was the actual cover to this. I ripped off because this is like a hidden collab with Kathleen Lights that never launched. And this one, I guess they like repackaged it, which is smart, to resell it because they didn't launch it as a Kathleen collab. But this is a You Had Me at Hello palette. And so sure enough, when I pulled this off, it says Lumina, and it says Kathleen Lights and ColourPop. And then it had her original names for her shades in here, but this took me like an hour to peel off. It was horrible. So I was not gonna attempt to do that with the back. But yeah, so I never use it, but I did swatch it. It comes with a mirror, and these are the shades right here. So let's play around with these. They're kind of neutral, which is fine. I mean, whatever. We're not really going anywhere today, so. Now, if you guys don't know me, I love to do my eyes first, and then do the rest of my face. That's just how I do things. My brushes are so dirty. So here's the thing. I haven't done a full face of makeup, but I've been playing with makeup in the sense of just kind of sitting down or trying to sit down and just get inspired, because as I said, I was very uninspired and just didn't, I don't know, I just didn't know what to do anymore. And that happens to me every few months, I feel like. And so this rut kind of happened around the time where my mom had moved in with us. She lived with us for 3 months, and before then she lived with us for, so total my mom's lived with us for 6 months. So she lived with us for 3 months, and then she moved in with my brother, and then came back to me, and then now she's in her own place. So a lot of transition, a lot of things happening, but that rut kind of happened around that time. And I think the last video I posted up was like a month ago, and that was pre-filmed. That wasn't anything I did while she was living with us. And so I have my like makeup collection over here on the side if you're wondering. And so yeah, she I didn't film with her. I didn't film when she was here. When that rut happened when she was here, and it just like took a lot longer to get out of it because I didn't have a space to film. It was such a hard time with her hair. Like, did I get concealer in my hair? I sure did. I love my mom, I do. We just don't have a standard mother-daughter relationship. Like everyone has their, I'm just gonna clean up. I'm using the Tarte concealer, and yeah, I got Shape Tape finally. I got light medium and light sand, which these are it right here. You're thinking like, why light sand? It's because sometimes these oxidize, and I don't know if people know that. Maybe you guys do. So I put the lightest one on my inner corner and then the light medium everywhere else. But anyways, yeah, we didn't have the best relationship, so it was very difficult while she was living here. But of course, like I was always taught to like honor your parents, and this brush I'm taking is like a Wet n Wild brush, by the way. But it was just really hard, and I don't think it's hard because like your parents do everything for you, and when they get to a stage where like they can't fully take care of themselves, like she can take care of herself, it's just a little different. I don't know how to explain it. Anyways, yeah, it was just a difficult time, and so focusing on her and then my job, because I do work a regular like 9 to 5 type of job, and then doing things with church, and it was just a lot of stuff happening. There was a lot of stuff. So I didn't film, and I just got into this really big rut. This is a Real Techniques, a beauty blender. It's already damp. I'm just gonna blend this out a little bit more. So yeah, it took me a lot longer. And then we found her a place. There was the whole process of like moving her in, having her here, getting her adjusted. I gave her my office / filming room. So most of the things that were in here, we packed away in storage, or we put in our living room that we made into a bedroom because we have a 1-bedroom apartment. So it was getting all that set up and rearranged. Then we had to get her furniture, like her bed and everything for this room, just to make it more homey for her. So we had to do that and put it together and get her situated. And then we lived with her for 3 months, and I pre-filmed a couple of things. I thought I'd like at the most a month I wouldn't be able to like film and post. So I wanted to get some videos out, but that didn't happen. It took a lot longer than that. And then my husband was traveling for work, and then he was working on getting his promotion, which he did, which we're really excited about. And then he came back, and then my mom was here. We're taking her to like doctor appointments and just getting her checked out, making sure she's good and healthy. So it was just a lot of time. When you're taking care of a person, it really does pull a lot from you, and you have to be 100% sure that you're capable of doing that, not only like financially, but just mentally and physically, just able to give that to a person. And we were able to. It was hard for us for sure, and I think we were able to, but not forever. And it got to a point where like it was just too much stress on me and Emilio and like our marriage, and we had to do what was best. I know it's gonna sound really selfish, but we had to do what was best, not only for her but for us. So I started looking into having my mom just have her own place instead of living with, you know, any one of her kids. And my brother had his baby, which if you guys don't know, he has his own YouTube channel with his wife Jenny, and they do like family vlogs and stuff like that. So I'll link their channel down below for you guys. But yeah, my nephew Nate was born, so there was that. And then I had my other nephew Jaden with me here for a weekend. And then we moved my mom out, and we rearranged the house again, and it was a lot. Definitely a lot. It wasn't that, you know, I had time. And the times that I did have time, to be honest, like I was exhausted and I just wanted to lay in bed and do Netflix and chill and not have to worry about doing anything or filming. And then if you're wondering why the lighting's weird, broke one of my soft boxes, so I only have one. So if this lighting looks a little funky, it's probably gonna be like this for a little bit until we purchase another softbox light, a light bulb replacement at least. But yeah, so then with my church, we're helping them. We were starting to help them film and get their social media up, and we're still kind of in that transition. But we're taking momentum, you know, setting them up with a Patreon and social media, and really doing a big old business plan type thing with that. So we've been busy. I've been busy, you know. Then I was like working on trying to get my promotion, which I just got, which I'm super excited. So yeah, life, man, life. I went ahead and primed my eyelids. They don't have like a light neutral shade. Maybe I can take this one right here to set my eyes, and that is, what is this one? Moonstruck. I think I'll take that on a fluffy brush. So yeah, taking Moonstruck, and this is a Morphe E20. I'm just gonna kind of dip into that and use that to set everything, I think. Okay, maybe not, because that does have a little bit of a color to it. So let's just, we're just gonna use that to set everything, I guess. Because it comes off pretty orange on here, but it's not really pulling that orange on my lid. I'm going back into that. I think I'm gonna take like a more dense brush. Which one of these two? I'll do the green one. Okay, so this is a Sonia Kashuk B brush. It's for blending. I'm just gonna go back in to this one again and kind of build that up in the crease. But yeah, so it's funny because my husband today, we were in bed and we're relaxing, and I had a busy day today. So he went to the laundromat to go do laundry, and then I was doing dishes and cooking breakfast and bathing Han and brushing Han and clipping his talons. And then he went to go walk Chewy, and then Max and I have to like bathe Chewy today because he needs a bath. So we were just like relaxing in bed really fast after we had lunch, or brunch I should say, and watching Supernatural. So that's the latest show we're trying to catch up on. And this is a really pretty color, by the way. Good crease color. And he's like, are you ever gonna film again? And I'm just like, yeah. You know, that never crossed my mind to stop filming. It was more so like, I don't have time. But then here I am sitting in the bed like watching Supernatural. So I was like, fine, okay, let's get started. I'm gonna film, we'll film today. I need to get out of my rut. You know, there's no excuse now. Like, there's space in this room. I can do it. And so I started to get ready, and he helped me set up everything, and here I am. I just know like I needed to just do it. Just do one video and I would get into my cycle and everything will be okay. So during those 3 months, my husband and I just basically lived in our bedroom. It's really hard to live with someone, and especially in a small place like us, like a small place like where we live, to like have privacy, you know? And so we were just watching Netflix and chilled at the time. And I got to a point where like I had nothing else to watch. And I started like remembering all these shows I used to watch but then like fell off of for one reason or another. And so we were catching up on that. But this latest one is Supernatural, which if you haven't watched Supernatural, it's the best show ever. And tons of eye candy. I don't know what color I want to go into next. So I've been kind of building this one up in the crease. And I really love these mauve tones, but that's really not going to go with my shirt today. I don't know what I want to do, but this one is calling my name, this silvery taupey color. These are beautiful, of course. That gold is beautiful. I mean, it's a really pretty shallot. Shallot? It's a really pretty palette. Okay, I think this is good for the crease. Alright, so what color next? What color? This one is really pretty though too. I just don't know if that'll really show up. Maybe I'll do some of these. I know they're more like fall tones, but why not? So I'm going in with another Sonia Kashuk brush, and I'm gonna go into this one right here, which is called Sparks Fly. That's so weird for such a brown color. It's a weird name. I'm just gonna build that too a little bit lower than where we put the other one. Oh my god, I need to clean my brushes. They're so bad. They're all filled with like a ton of colors because I mentioned I've been playing with makeup. Just trying to do more abstract stuff, like some more avant-garde looks, because that's not me. Like, I can see it in my head, but what's the word? The execution of that look, like, I'm not good at. And so, like, I can look at someone and be like, oh yeah, you need this color here, we should do this there, but I can see it in my head, but actually producing it to look the way I have it in my head is the problem. And yeah, so I'm trying to like work on that skill set. Okay, so I'm gonna go into this next one. It's called DTR. And I'm gonna take that on this is from a Lorac palette, on the Naked Smoky palette, just that other end, and build that on this outer end right here. I'm gonna go back in with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and that same brush I was using to clean up underneath my brows. The same thing. I just basically pack it on with concealer. And I learned the whole like pack it with concealer thing from Robbie DeChristie. Just seeing her do hers. Sorry, I'm like, it's really hard for me to talk and do this. I'm still learning how to have a steady hand with these things. Trying to figure out which color to take to start packing on this outer end. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go back in with this brownish color that we took on the outer edge and kind of blend this right here a little bit, just packing it ever so lightly. And this isn't gonna be the darkest shade we use there, but I just wanna kind of start diffusing that section out a little bit. And then taking a packing brush, and I'm thinking, this is so hard. Okay, I still wanna do that gray one. Let's just do the gray one and go from there. Why not? I never do like a silvery, ooh, a lot picks up on the brush. I never do a silvery type gray. This brush may be a little too big. So it does have a lot of pigment and there is a lot of fallout, but it's not super metallic, and to be honest, I find it's a little patchy, but I'm gonna see if that can be fixed with some Fix Plus. So I'm going with the MAC Fix Plus in Rose. So I'm gonna dip into the eyeshadow first, and then I'm gonna wet the brush. I don't like going in with a wet brush. I just feel like that ruins the eyeshadow. And then spray, and then pack. Oh yeah, that's way more metallic. I'm gonna go back in with that first color we took. Actually, maybe like a mix of these two. And buff that on the outer edge right here. And then take this chocolatey brown, or this like, I don't know, it's like a mauvey brown. It's a really interesting color. I'm kind of just blending this outer edge. Taking it a little bit up here, but not too much. So I don't want it too smoky. And then with a smaller detailed brush, which is like the other end of this brush, I'm just gonna take this end right here and take a little bit of this dark chocolatey brown, which is called Pulling Strings. And just ever so lightly stamping that right up here. Clean up the edge a little bit. And then let's go. I feel like this just needs a little more something. I just don't know what. What I'm gonna do is take the other side of that packing brush we used to pack that gray, is go into this one right here, this lightest shade, and pack that in the center, just to give it some more dimension. Yeah, I can get like that. Going in with just this color right here in the crease, just right in here. I'm gonna do the other side off of camera, and then I'll come back to finish the rest of the face and the eyes. All right, so this is how we're looking right now. There's a ton of fallout on my face right now, and every single one of my brushes are so dirty. Yeah, that did nothing. I just smeared it. Okay. So we're gonna come back to the eyes. I want to start focusing on the face. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it'll be something, that's for sure. Primer. Oh my gosh, what primers do I even have? I'm gonna go in with these two is the L'Oreal Infallible Glow Pro Illuminating Base Primer, and then the Cover FX Blurring Primer. And I usually focus these on different areas. So the glowy ones I put basically on the perimeter of my face. I know, it looks like a lot, I look crazy. So I basically just rub this in. Where I need hydration. I go in with this like in my T-zone areas like that. Ooh. And what I like about this one is that it's tinted. It's almost the color of my skin, and there's no like white cast or anything. See? It's basically the color of my, you can instantly see how it just blurs, fills in pores. So for some color correcting, I'm gonna go in with a Becca Peach targeted backlight corrector thing. And I usually go in with my fingers, but my nails are super long. And go in with something else. But I just go in with the brush and I target it where I have dark circles. So usually like under my eyes and my chin area, like right here I have some discoloration. Anyways, guys, that's basically what's been happening in my life. The cool thing is, like, even though I haven't been posting on YouTube so much, I've got new followers and a ton of engagement, a lot of comments from people. One of my other videos, I was testing out a skincare product, I forgot what it was. So it's really cool, you know, that, you know, people care and they ask me questions and want to know my opinion. It's really cool. Recently, because I did a clean out of my makeup, I fell in love again with this Cushion foundation from Wet n Wild. I have two of them. It's partially because I got rid of like 4 foundations. So I'm a little tan. So I think this one's gonna be the best one. So yeah, I have a little bit of a tan. I don't know if you guys can tell. Normal skin color, what I actually am in my tan. We went to a water park when my nephew was here and it was super freaking hot. And I'm just gonna go ahead and bounce my beauty blender in here and pick up a ton of product and start blending. So the reason why I like this foundation, not only is it a cushion, so I feel like you get a little bit more hydration. I'm super dry, but it's super lightweight and it's easy to blend. Like, look at that, that took like no time. And it still looks like skin. I wore this recently and I was telling Emily about it and I was like, oh my gosh, if you ever want a cushion foundation, forget the expensive ones and try this. So then for concealer, I'm gonna go in with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. And you only need really just like a little bit of this. So I just basically put some right here and right here. And like the smallest amount of the inner corner. Like Oh, well, that's way too much. That's even too much right there. And that got like in my water, right to your duct. And then I just start blending. And to set everything, I think I'm gonna take the Anastasia contour kit and go in with maybe like a mix of these two shades right here. It's like the banana powder and some other shade. Alright, it is way too hot in this room, so I pulled my hair up and it looks like a hot mess, and you're just gonna deal with it until we're done here. Okay, so we're looking okay. I'm not sure about the under eyes and using the banana powder. Kind of regret using that. I mean, it is bright under there, but in person, it's looking a little powdery, which is broken or dirty. So just taking a stippling brush that is completely dirty, and I'm going to contour the perimeter of my face before I set it. This brush is hella broken. Alright, so now we're going to set the face. We're going to set the face with the Wet n Wild. A lot of Wet n Wild products today. Whatever. Wet n Wild pressed powder. It's like their skin blurring or smoothing powder. I'm just taking a big fluffy brush and I'm just gonna just lightly set my face. Okay. Cool. And then to contour, I guess we're going all in, huh? Wasn't expecting to do this much face stuff, but here we are. And we're gonna just keep going. Okay, so I'm gonna go in still with the Anastasia contour and bronzer kit just because it's out and I don't feel like taking it on another product. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here and this one. Oh wait, I'm contouring. What am I doing? So this middle shade and this. I'm gonna take a mix of all three. Why not? I'm gonna really contour. If you're trying to figure out like how are you gonna clean all this up, don't worry. Got this. I usually take a loose powder and kind of just like do that. But for the sake of today, I think I'm just gonna go in with some of the face powder we used and this tulip brush I used for under my eye. And kind of bake slash clean this up a little bit. Okay, and then what I end up doing is taking that big fluffy brush I used all over my face and just dust the extra off. I'm gonna take Havana and bronze with this. Is that a good shade to bronze with? I feel like it's looking a little weird. Yeah, I mean, it's alright. It's a little dark. It's probably not the best one to bronze with. Anyway, let's take some of this Makeup Forever Profusion bronzer. So it's like a little bit more of a sheen. Maybe it'll help the situation out a little bit. It's not as cool toned, it's more orange. I've never been so bronzed in my life. That's not so bad. It's not so bad. For blush, I got this in a BoxyCharm. This is the Note Luminous Silk Compact Blusher. This is in the one in 05 Desert Rose. And so it comes like this in this little note packaging, and then you pop this open. There's a little mirror, and there is your blush. I think it'll be really pretty in the cheeks. I'm gonna go in with this Wet n Wild blush brush. It's kind of like an angled blush brush. And Whoa, a lot of product came off of that. Okay, let's blend. Wow, that's pigmented, and that's pretty smooth. I like the way it blended. Just go in with a lighter hand. Don't be like me. But I like blush, so I'm not mad at it either. All right, and then I'm thinking for highlight, maybe something like this. This is Champagne Pop, and I haven't worn this in a very long time. Or am I just going with an eyeshadow from the palette we just used? But anyways, I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna do my highlight first. So going in with Champagne Pop. Right here. Funny, I can't believe I was actually gonna give this away. I was cleaning out, like I mentioned earlier, my makeup collection, and I was going through all my highlighters, and I got rid of a couple highlighters. And I was going through this one, and I was figuring out which ones I wanted to get rid of based off of like if I ever use them and whether or not they're still good. Like, so, you know, makeup goes bad, we all know that. And so I went to go put this on because I was testing them all out, and I was just like, no, this is not, it just looks like powder on my skin. I don't like it. Like, what is happening? This needs to stop. Like, I need to get rid of this. Like, why? I was kind of mad at myself because I thought that I had just let it sit in my makeup collection and just went bad, and I never touched it. Like, I touched it like twice before this. You can see it's basically brand new. So I was kind of upset at myself though, no one else but myself. And I texted Emily, I'm like, hey, is your Champagne Pop still good? Because mine looks a little weird. But yeah, it's pretty. Still pretty. Yeah, definitely still pretty. Going to go in with a mix of this one and this one and run that all on my bottom lash line real low, like really messy, really low. I want something metallic underneath. I just don't know what I want, like a different color. Should I go with a purple underneath? Why not? We're not going anywhere, so might as well just do it. Just taking some of that purple, putting that even closer to the lower lash line. Ooh, that's pretty. More this shade again, and just kind of running that underneath here to diffuse this out a little bit. And then we're gonna go in for inner corner highlights. We're gonna go in with this one, maybe a mix of these two. We'll see how that looks. Oh, gorgeous. Just bring that right in here. Oh, why do I feel like this would be beautiful as a highlighter too? Let's see. Where's my tiny highlight brush? This one. I use this for like spot highlighting. Okay. Let's do a mix of these two. Ooh. Watch, just like this. So good. Alright, well there's one. Now we gotta try and match them, which is the hard part. Alright, that's not bad. I'm actually kind of pleased with how this wing turned out. maybe taking the break from makeup is what you should do to get better at wing liner. That's actually not bad. I'm really pleased with myself. They're like a little different. They're a little different. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face with the Matte Fix Plus, and what I've been doing is just taking my sponge that I've used earlier and bouncing that over the face to soak up extra product and really push in the setting spray. Why can't I say that? Whew. And then you're like, you just drenched your face. Yes, I did. Alright, well this is the finished look. This just feels like a lot more fall even though we're in summer. This is just what happens, okay? Man, but all in all, thanks you guys so much for clicking on this video and kind of chatting and hearing me ramble and talk about all sorts of random stuff. It's been weird getting back into this, but I'm actually kind of excited and I miss it. It's just nice to do what I like. I just sometimes get a little discouraged seeing other people's looks, and I don't know. Just how I am. I always want to be better. But anyways, other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching and being a subscriber. I hope in your new year, I hope you stay. And yeah, I will see you in the next one.